And now we are joined by someone who you all know very, very well and who yesterday spent the afternoon in a hearing defending the Second Amendment and all of our liberties. Please join me in welcoming Senator Mike Lee from Utah.
It feels like I'm in America. Welcome to Capitol Hill. It's a beautiful building, isn't it? It's a beautiful building. It's a beautiful day. I wish we could make what government does more beautiful, but after all, it's just government. It's one of the things that our founding fathers understood so well, didn't they? They came here from a land where they had previously been treated by a large, distant national government, one that taxed them too much, that regulated them too oppressively, and was slow to respond to their needs. It had forgotten that the people are the sovereign, at least on this continent. Here in America, on American soil, we the people are the sovereign. We don't have a king. We don't tolerate any government that doesn't respect our rights. And we understand something. This flows from a deep understanding about the inherent dignity of the immortal human soul. The fact that we understand that. We as mortals are fallible, we're flawed, we sometimes make mistakes, but we're redeemable. Understanding those ideas together helps us understand what government is. It's one of the reasons why I love Federalist Paper number 51. You remember that one? Anybody read that one? It's a good one. This is where Madison says, if men were angels, they wouldn't need a government. And if we had access to angels to run our government, we wouldn't need rules about government. But are we angels? Do we have access to angels to govern over us? So we need a constitution. And the sole purpose of the Constitution is to restrain government. And that's a good thing, isn't it? You see, what we find is that when we restrict government, when we restrain it, when you lock up government and tell it that there are certain things that it cannot do, then when you tell it that when it does act, it has to act through a certain set of processes. Then when you split up power, first along the vertical axis, with the principle we call federalism, saying that most of the power is supposed to be with the states and with the people, and only a few powers with the federal government. Along the horizontal axis, when you say that we're going to have one branch to make the laws, one branch to interpret them, and one to enforce them, that's where liberty is found. But those are all rules. But when we lock up government that way, we unlock unlimited human potential. We're here today celebrating the 10th anniversary of the rise of the Tea Party movement. And it is a movement that remains strong, even though it doesn't get as much attention as it once did. The spirit of the Constitution lives on in our hearts. It's made a difference in who we elect. And for many of us, it makes a big difference, all the difference in the world, in how we vote in this building right behind us. Are you ready to join with me in continuing to be faithful to the Constitution, to standing for limited government? I love the sign that says, "Only you can prevent socialism." Socialism, my friends, is not compatible with the U.S. Constitution. It doesn't belong on U.S. soil. Let's keep it out. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Senator Lee.